What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 54 of my Total Warhammer 3 Vlad and Isabella Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, Renki has fought once again, taking on the Warriors of Chaos belonging to Kolek, the Heralds of the Tempest, and there are lots and lots of large units. And this was, of course, ended in defeat for the Warriors of Chaos, and now this little army is all that remains and is surrounded both by Renki and by Imric's little forces here, which I guess is nice if we needed them. Now, obviously, we probably want to... I think we should just be able to destroy this, right? Let me just see here. Ooh, wait. We should probably apply our skill points before doing so, because that might help in the auto-resolve. Crypt Core physical resistance, yes, although I don't know whether the auto-resolve actually considers that. We have Diviner. Ooh, we could put 2 points into Children of the Night to get this army cheaper, or we start putting points into Unliving Host and Creatures of the Night. Both are tempting. Immortal Horror would be great for Renki himself, but Unliving Host does add quite a bit, and I do want to get a decent amount of use out of our infantry. So yeah, let's do that. Unliving Host for you guys. And hopefully we get one more point in there out of this. And I just realized there was a reason why I didn't attack this at the last episode, and that was because maybe we don't now have the range to hit the orcs. Well, I guess we're about to find out. We should be able to auto-resolve this, hopefully without too much damage. Let's see... well, 256 lost, still way too many, but what can you do? Healing is basically nothing, so we'll return the captives for cash. And then let's see if we've got the range on this. No, yeah, we do, we're still good. So you go to the Falls of Doom. And Pyrrhic Victory, and oh wow, half our army will die if we do this. Okay, looks like we need to manually fight that. Fine. We'll do that real quick because it doesn't seem like it'll be a difficult battle. Eugene, can you reach Renki's army from here? I would really love to know, but I can't. How are we supposed to tell? That's just kind of annoying. Well, I guess we just delete one of the corpse carts and then hope that it works out. I suppose what we could also do is delete one of the skeleton warriors instead, and then just raise it again. Yeah, you know what, I like that better. Let's do you two into one. Ah, damn it, okay, fine. You two into one as well. There we go. Then, are you able to join right now?
Necropolis awaits.
Alright, hurry it up. And you are indeed able to join. Okay, so now we can delete one of the corpse cards. And yeah, he doesn't have his corpse card yet, but he's already at level 12, so it'll be fairly quick to get another one. So let's just delete you. And then we'll raise those skeletons back up. Lovely. Now, Pyrrhic Victory, still way too many dead. Well, I guess we want to keep the doggos, don't we? Although, can we raise doggos here? Rather than wasting the time fighting here? We can raise one. Maybe one will come back. I feel like we should rather just not waste the time and just raise what we lose. Yeah, fine, let's do that. And one of them stayed alive. Perfect, okay. And we got a Razor Standard out of it. Very nice. Akbar, I love it. And enemy killed in battle. Renki, you've got your Razor Standard, though I think we'll be giving that to another Lord shortly, as I don't think that you personally need it very much. You got more skill points available, so let's get 2 Children of the Night skill points now, and then we'll continue into Unliving Host. After that, we have Diviner, which was your most important one, because you need more items. And let's immediately re-raise those Dire Doggos. At least for now, unless we choose to replace them later on. And then we can raise more Skeleton Spears as we go, pretty much at any time, because they are merely Skelly Spears. Alright, you should be able to take Great Skull Lakes without too much trouble, though we shall see if the enemy raises units to contest you. And let's keep going. Assassin, you can stay out here. Grimoire's faction will be dead shortly, so you won't actually be needing to assassinate them much longer. Now, what do we do about Bok the Lethal? Let's see, Roddy. Can you reach him? Well, he's gonna move right now, obviously. Also, what does he have in his army? Oh, it's a bunch of trash. I mean, yeah, he has a few Plague Monks. Oh, this is auto-resolvable. We can reach him. Okay, wait, let's just think about this in the sense that maybe we want to actually fight that in case there are no other battles to be found. Let's wait on that and then we'll move afterwards. First of all, Vlad, you're definitely heading out down here. I don't remember why. Oh, because Festus is down here. Okay, fair enough. So go right to the edge of Erengrad so that you are going to stay in the non-attrition territory. Erengrad, you also need an upgrade, eh? Yeah, fine. And that'll be more money out of a gibbet, and it'll be easier to defend it afterwards. Actually, speaking of money and upgrades, Uskalak, yes, Falls of Doom out, immediate walls, and I think something here also needed an upgrade. Wow, Silver Pinnacle does an... oh, damn, 9.6k. Okay, not that worth it. We'll get the walls of the Desolation of Drakenmoor. And they gotta somehow trade Imric something for Howling Rock. If we could take like a territory from Goldtooth or from one of these guys and give it to him, maybe that'll work out. I'll have to try to do that later. Although, if we end up fighting the Court of Libaras, who are now disliking us even more for attacking clan wars... yeah, you know, we could send Bathilda after High Queen Khalida in Neferata's name. That could be a decent thing to do. Although, of course, this would tank our ability to ally with the dwarfs here and then get access to dwarf units. These guys don't like us very much, and I also don't like them very much because they betrayed me once before and I hold a grudge. There is Thorgrim's not Thorgrim's, Thorek's faction in here somewhere. No, we'll have to see. Oh, right, there's also this nonsense. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Well, first of all, Tech Thief, let's move you here. Let's see if you can't assault units or wound. Wait, what do we have here? A level 10. A level 10 gunnery white. Who scares me more? A level 10 gunnery white? Or a level 2 Morngul Haunter? Well, the Morngul Haunters are pretty good in melee combat, but as I recall... wait, Silostra Dire... No. What I wanted to see here... where are the Morngul Haunters? Right here. You guys are not ethereal. Okay, so not as concerning as you could be. Alright, you know what? Just try to assault Count Noctilus then, see what happens. Ugh, 14% to get wounded, whereas this is only 3. I also don't like that, but then if this guy just joins the army... but then again... why would he not have joined this army? Is it because there's already a hero in here? Kind of odd now that I think about it. You know what, screw it, just assassinate the guy and see what happens. Because if this guy might not want to join it at all, I'm not sure. No. And you failed at that anyway. Overthinking it. We'll need to summon somebody here, but let's figure out what we want to do out here as well. Rudy. You can either go to Bordelot or start moving down here. The thing is, I really don't want to give up Bordelot. The problem here is LAKOR is, well, he doesn't like us, and if we are to colonize this, we would have, like, very little of our army remaining. And we could chance it. Do we chance it? Let's chance it. Screw it. I don't want to give up Bordelot, because Bordelot Harbor is great and is a cash cow just like Erengrad or Marienburg, but also it has the Bordelot wine market, I want to say. What's the name of the unique building here? Bordelot, what? Okay, it's Bordelot winemaking. The wine market is the final level, but close enough. I'm still proud of myself for that, for remembering it. Now, yeah, our army is badly damaged. We could summon the skeletons to replace the skeletons that are damaged just in case. I know that we'd be losing some units. We could also summon another Mortis engine. I have been thinking about that. Yeah, you know what? Let's get another Mortis engine in here. I still haven't decided whether we want the War Compasses in here or not. It feels like they belong here because of the spell mastery, but... there's other armies that they could be used for in as well, especially since all their casts would be dangerous to our skeleton or our Karen Wraiths. Anyway, you guys into one unit, you two come in, and do we just delete you as well in favor of getting the Mortis engine? I guess we do. And these guys are supposed to be sacrificial anyway, and let's do that. There we go. Do we really need 2 Mortis engines? No, but they feel like they belong in Cairnwraith's armies, don't they? You just need to get a couple Banshees to replace you, or a couple War Compasses when I eventually, someday, some way, come to a decision. Now, you're basically maxed out with the exception of Gaze of Nagash. I guess you can have that. And then you have 1 point as well. You have Master of the Dead. You don't have Wind of Death, but you don't really need it. You have, I mean... Nah, I'd rather not get confused about the level 1. Let's get you Van Hels's Dance Macabre for now. And we did the whole thing that makes you oh, we did not do the whole thing that makes you heal up. Damn. I don't want to risk making a unit leave the army right now, though. Yeah, okay, we gotta have a, we gotta have one of these guys leave. Starting to get really annoyed about that. Oh, well. Because he'd be healing so much more if that was the case. Well, I guess we're going to tempt LAKOR into attacking us then. Alrighty, so you're good, you need a summon, and I suppose if you're up here, and you're probably gonna have to take Aquitaine as well, maybe we send Yos back instead. Now, can you get any more knights here? I think we got them all last turn. You know what we could do? And get a couple black coaches in this army. Just to get a single entity tank that isn't likely to lose a lot of models. Obviously, they'd be replacing the Black Knights with Lances and Barding, but I didn't want those in here anyway. So that would be 15. This would take us to 17, but actually back to 15 once we delete you two. Obviously, a couple more Blood Knights. And another Necromancer, obviously, but on a mount instead. Maybe we'll get some Vamps in here, but it'll be a long time coming because we need to build stuff up. And then obviously 4 units of Flying Knights from the Bretonnians. Alright, let's do that. Maybe I'll delete the Black Coaches later, I'll think about it. We'll see how they perform. And oh damn, you're gonna take a while to get here, aren't you? Well, try it anyway. We'll see, because the problem is, these guys presumably will take Nuka here, and then there's a lot of territories that they could take as well. 5 turns to upgrade that? Yeah, it's probably pointless to even try to upgrade it. Yeah, we'll see if it survives, and then we'll upgrade it based on whether it survives or not. Let's also upgrade the Shady Township at Gronti Mingle, however, as we will be wanting to take the rest of these territories. Man, I wanted to grab Stone Mine Tower for ourselves with Yos, but if he's busy, he's busy. Okie dokie, who else needs to move now? Otto, you... Well, I guess you're staying here until you can take Castle von Rocken, but that was going to wait until Vlad moves in. Yas has moved, Drenki's moved, Aldous has moved. Aldous has not moved, I'm lying. Now, Aldous, can you move? I don't think you can reach Forbidden Citadel from here, so I think we'll heal you up and then we'll go to Forbidden Citadel afterwards. Alright, so like so. Rod is still to fight, and I guess both, Bathilda, okay, you. To Crad Tom and you go. Let's see about this. And what do we have here? Ah, just garbage, okay. Auto-resolve that unoccupied for us. Skaven revealed, but not for long. Let's demolish that building. And how close is Scarby here? He's fairly close. I forget, is he allied with Clan Moors? I think he is. We select Moors, yeah, they're allied. I take it that there are rats at Carrick-Asgal, judging by the massive amount of Skaven corruption. So Scarby will be there here to protect it. Potentially. I mean, all he can do is go here, near it. Huh. Although if we could fight him in the field right here, that'd be great. Please go there, Scarbrand. I would love it. Bathilda wants a challenge. Also, is there anything we need to destroy here? Not for now, and I'd rather not waste the money upgrading all these territories. We might give some of them away, after all. So we'll think about that. They're not super critical right now. Okay, next up we got... I don't believe anybody. Oh wait, actually we do. We still have to kill Bok Bok the Lethal. And spend a little cash. Your steel tech's at 5. You know what? You can just stay as you are right now. Let's not spend any more money from you. And next tech thief, yes, you keep annoying Nakari for the few turns that you can. To Elysia you go, I guess. Yes, definitely to Elysia. 6430 and 6 versus 6432 and 4. Oh yeah, 4 is less, yeah. And failure, unfortunately, but you did get a corpse card out of it, which you then immediately lose. Not just for your failure, but because. And steel tech some more. What do we have, by the way? 571. Damn, I really wanted to get to 600, but it's not looking likely unless we get another Lord going. Alrighty, and I believe Bok the lethal's the last thing, and I think we probably can just freely auto-resolve this. I mean, most of this army is made up of frickin' Skaven slaves. They're going to stand absolutely no chance. I'm pretty sure that Rod and his 2 Terrorgeists can kill them by themselves. We'll find better battles. I'm sure, yeah, and it's low casualties. No real point to this. Alrighty, and we are going to take the money. We did just spend a bunch of money after all. Ally mission, ooh, yes, ally mission successful. That's what I like to see, especially as we wanted to get a bunch of stuff from Bretonia. Ally missions. Let's go for Wulfric's guy, because the others are unlikely. Druzhina Enclave, I don't really want to take a mission from you, but I will in the hopes that somebody else gets a new mission. No dice. Ooh, we should also double check our diplomacy before we end the turn here. Alrighty, and is that everybody now? Wait, actually, I think you can still move slightly, can you not? Very, very slightly. Alright, fine. March stance, and you're going to Carrick Doom. That's where this Skaven clan should be destroyed. Are you actually at war with Clan Ferric? No, you're not. I was thinking they might kill them for us. We might not even bother to take Carrick Doom. I'll have to think about that one. Although, if we take it, I suppose we could always give it to Kislev later on, because we're going to give them these things, and just keep giving Kislev all of these territories and then Norska, though I suppose we'll have to try to be careful about making them too powerful. If the whole vassalage thing works, although it is now a positive... whoa! I really want a trade agreement. You know what? Let's do that, but at the same time, ask them to join war. Wait, you know what? I want to see, that's 16, so we can get 16 points worth of join war. So the Blessed Dread are 14.6, wow. Call to Pleasure, 11.9. Anybody cheap? 11, ugh. Yeah, basically we get them to join one war against one enemy. Which almost feels not worth it. Wait. Skeggy. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll do this later. I wonder what will make them more likely. 13.6. This will make them weaker, but we could always pay for them. No, you know what? Let's just do the trade agreement for free. It'll count as a big gift. The thing is, we're going to gift them the Temple of Heimkel and the Frozen Landing anyway, and when we gift them those, then we can ask them to join wars. For now, we can just do this. There you go. Enjoy, and hopefully keep building our reputation with you, or our relationship. Now, while we're at it, let's just quick deal once again. Talabek Clan Darnbrow's Expedition, Clan Spittle. Oh, Avalorn's getting close to that non-aggression pact. 8.3k. I'm almost willing to spend that. Everybody wants a trade agreement here, apparently. Ironbrow's Expedition really wants that trade agreement, but nobody we really wants to trade with. Eatane's really the only one. But they broke their trade agreement off for whatever reason. Not entirely sure. Do we pay 8k? No, I don't think we do. You know why we don't? Because we have to raise a lord here at Nuka. Okay, fine. Let's recruit a lord. Who do we have here? Oh look, Maldwin's gonna be up in one turn. I guess Dirk Barrackmere is the only way to go. Alright, Dirky. You come back up. Let's get you a corpse thief immediately. Wait, not a corpse thief, a grave digger. Those sound very similar, damn it. Hence the confusion. You want command... Oh, but you don't get the zombies. Damn, it's not as good. Well, too late now. Curse of Undeath. Let's see, one... Do you have Bound Spirit Leech or no? You do not. But we have to get you the Hunger. So we have to then choose between the Curse of Undeath and Spirit Leech. You know, if we're probably healing and raising, we probably won't be using Spirit Leech, or at least I wouldn't think. Although, things like Sirens and... Honestly, I doubt that you're going to be able to stand against this. There's way too many things there, but we could at least try to destroy some. 7 seconds every time you get... No, I feel like we still go for Curse of Undeath. We're probably going to get a lot of Invocations of the Hex out anyway. Alright, like so. And we can actually raise a decent amount of stuff here. So let's do this, this. Then we are definitely going to need the Bats and the Crypt Horrors. And I guess we'll raise 1 unit of Blood Knights. Do we need the Doggos here? Yeah, probably. I saw so many artillery pieces on their side, so let's do that. And there we go. That's all you got, buddy. It's costing us, like, a decent amount, like 4K when considering this plus supply lines. So hopefully you can pull this off. Now, Magritta and Uha, do you need to get your upgrades? No, once again, I'm just going to hold off on that. We'll see. Watch him just sail to Bilbali instead. Can you actually reach any other location? Montanas, no. Magritta looks like a yes. Bilbali looks like a no. Well, I guess we'll see where they land. We obviously can't fight that in the field. Alrighty. And on the bright side, when we end the turn, that'll mean a much better fight than we would have gotten against Bok Bok the Pathetic. Middenheim, you go. Keep stealing tech. And obviously now we don't have the money to make a non-aggression pact with Avalorn, so we'll have to do that later. Alrighty, that looks like everybody's moved. We probably have a little bit of cash to spend, but you know what? I want to go next turn right now, because I really want to get a battle going, unless there's a gibbet to upgrade, like here somewhere. But I don't see one. Though there will be gibbets aplenty to build later on. You really need to get an upgrade. Any gibbets? Ooh. You can go to the next level. Yeah, you know what? Start going to the next level for that gibbet upgrade. It'll be worth it once you're there. Alright, that's money spent, and now we can freely go next turn. Scarby. And, oh, you did move up north. Okay, but not as close as I would have liked you to, unfortunately. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can attack Karakazgal. Ah, Moors wants peace now. Peace treaty, wow, 7,000. That's not gonna happen, but swell. Alright, there's the Dreadfleet and... Huh, okay. No notification from the Dreadfleet doing anything, weird. LAKOR. He has declared war on us, so I guess he does want to attack us here. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we were always going to end up fighting LAKOR, there was no doubt about that. Especially as we do want his defeat trait on pretty much anybody we can get it on. And, huh. Wait, so he declared war on us, but he didn't attack? Did he siege? He sieged it, didn't he? Yeah, he did, you little little scumbucket. Okay, a rite of awakening performed, last defenders, settlement besieged, yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna have to take on LAKOR with what we have here. Might be a little bit difficult. Jacob Bachman, ready for duty. Maldwin's ready for duty. A tech thief has returned. Recruitment costs increase. Well, we don't technically recruit, so that doesn't really matter. Although, maybe that applies to Raise Dead as well. Now, a new tech thief has come up somewhere, but this is all not as relevant as what's going on here. So he is going to attack us, but apparently he couldn't land. Okay. You know, So, Maldwin is back up and running, which is important because I feel like we should get Maldwin to replace Dirk. Dirk's great, but he's a level 6, whereas Maldwin's a level 17 and likely to be much more useful. So, unfortunately, yeah. If we don't have a proper lord here, we are going to replace you with Maldwin, who's at level 17. Yeah. Alrighty, Maldwin, do you have points? You have the Unliving Host. Oh yeah, that immediately powers everybody up here as well. You have Raised Dead, you have... Okay, you have decent stuff here. We could go through this and immediately get Fell Nest. So upkeep for Fellbats would get reduced. And Brooding Horrors. You are always going to be our flying army. You have 2 points in Wind of Death. And we could get you the Transformation of Kadan, but 12 mana. Wait, how much mana do you have total? 60. I feel like we're probably better off using it for Raised Dead and maybe a Clutch Wind of Death rather than a single Vargulf. The Vargulf isn't going to be an infantry blender after all. Maybe we should just go for Fellnest to get the upkeep reduction. Not that it would help in this particular battle that much. I could also get Earthing so that we don't miscast stuff. Honestly, we only have 3 Fellbats. It's not like the extra 300 is going to make much of a difference. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Stay as you are. What I do want is to get another Dire Doggo and another Crypt Horror. And we can get more skeletons if we wanted. You know what? 3 zombies out. He is attacking with the full stack after all. Skeleton, skeleton, Crypt Horror. Wait. No. Skeleton, Crypt Horror, Dire Doggo. Once again, they do have a lot of artillery and probably a lot of range units that we'll need to deal with. Yeah, look at that. Deck gunners, 4 mortars just that we can see. Man, the sirens are going to be a problem. We can't raise any Black Knights or any Graveguard, unfortunately, all of which have magical attacks. You, can you get like a Sword of Anti-Heroes or something? Staff of Damnation, Sword of Strife, Armor of Fortune, Potion of Healing. I gotta still give that to whoever needs it. Damn, is there no way to give you magical attacks? Do we have an extra Lichbone Pennant? No. And yeah, I could swap those around, but I hate swapping stuff around. Yeah, it looks like there's no way to give you magical attacks. Ogre Blade doesn't do... Wait. Yes, Scabscrath. Oh, I hope I don't lose this like this. Okay, let's give you this temporarily. I'd love to keep this thing, though. You better not lose, man. Counting on you. Do we give him armor and stuff? No, you know what? We're already risking 1 item that is good. Let's not risk any more. Honestly, if we disable that and the mortars, it really depends on what else is here. And he is on his Necrophex Colossus. How the heck would we bring him down? That's another issue. Surround him with Crypt Horrors. Would that be enough? This army's still garbage, but at least with the Unliving Host, we have decent HP on stuff. Maybe we can hope that the towers dish out damage to him, plus the 1 unit of Blood Knights. Alrighty, well, regardless, if that's all as good as it's gonna get for now, let's get you... Does Benevolent Overlord apply to himself or no? I would imagine not, but do we want the leadership for our army? Now it's only 1 attacking. And you're on your Hell Steed, which is appropriate. Yeah, you can attack some enemy artillery like that. Alright, fine, you know what, screw it, just go for Earthing. Just go for Earthing and prepare to fight. Now, LAKOR, I guess we're gonna have to deal with you right now. Because, well, we don't have a choice, do we? Or else we're just gonna keep sieging this army to death. I took a risk and it didn't quite pan out, so now we're gonna have to suffer for it. Close defeat? Okie dokie. His army isn't amazing. But the problem is LAKOR himself. Look at those stats, and that's without his active abilities. Yeah, he's gonna be difficult to bring down. And any of our units that get caught in any spells from either of his sorcerers will die as well. Alright. Well, we'll see. Let's try to pull this off. Obviously, we're gonna go do this cinematically. Let's get to it.
Soon, Manichan, soon!
Alrighty, here we go. A very lovely map for us to fight this extremely dangerous battle. And LAKOR is fortunately only level 16, but even at that level, his abilities, or his stats rather, are quite scary. Plus, he has the Shadow Shroud to reduce damage to him. Dark Master Building minus 40 melee attack, which is quite a bit as well. Alrighty, well, we'll see what we can do. We're going to start off by flying around with RUDY, dropping that zombie dragon breath on as many enemies as possible, clipping both a unit of Chaos Warriors as well as a unit of Forsaken, but most importantly, starting with our Spirit Leech spam. Obviously, this is pretty much the only way that we can bring down LAKOR, so we are going to use it to as much effect as possible. If we had those war compasses, we'd be able to get a little bit more value out of it, as well as we'd be able to dish out more damage with those Spirit Leeches. And it feels like, once again, the Necrarch should be the Magic Master around, but we'll see. Alrighty, there's another Spirit Leech coming in, and LAKOR started with 10,300 HP. He also doesn't appear to have any kind of regenerative capability, which is not so great for him. Ooh, some Some blue fires coming in on our Mortis engine, though I suppose they should be able to heal it just fine. Now, in terms of what we're doing with their army, we're just sending our 2 units of newly summoned skeleton spears, together with our 2 Mortis engines, as well as our 2 necromancers, and of course, Rudy. The rest of our army is going to be waiting all the way back here, and completely hidden, waiting only to join the fray when the rest of the entire enemy blob is engaged. It's going to be pretty much completely up to our Necros, as well as Rudy and the Mortis engines to do the damage. Mortis engines are blobbed up together, and we are going to be summoning just a ton of zombies on top of them while we continue fighting. LAKOR has landed, though it doesn't appear to be that he managed to catch either of our Necromancers. He might have gone for a Mortis engine or something, or maybe he's just going for the regular Skeleton Warriors. It honestly doesn't matter all that much, because the goal here, once again, is to try to dish out the damage while holding everybody back with those skeleton spheres and the summons of the zombies. We have like 4 units of zombies summoned already, though they are dying extremely quickly here, unsurprisingly. And Rudy is just hovering overhead. I didn't want to drop him down yet because he will have another Dragon Breath available shortly, which he's going to want to use. Another Spirit Leech going down on LAKOR, who is now at about, well, nearly 2/3 of his HP. Pretty good. There's that next Zombie Dragon Breath here, though not going quite into the middle of the enemy formation. We can always use a Wind of Death to make sure that a lot more enemy units are affected. There we go. Alrighty, that looked like it did quite a bit of damage to at least a few of the units, though Forsaken and Marauders aren't that big of a deal. And the balance of power is still in the enemy's favor, but it's creeping slowly but surely to our side. And LAKOR continues to take damage and is continuing to having to fight all of these zombies. There's another Spirit Leech on him, and he's nearly at half HP as well. And the enemy continues to drop repeated spells on top of our pile of zombies here, specifically Searing Dooms, over and over again. But once again, we can just keep summoning zombies. We have 3 full units here, 3 units rather, each of which has a full complement of, I think, 10 zombie summons. It's 10 on the 2 Necros. I don't remember how much it is on Rudy. It might be 9. So we can summon zombies for days as long as we have the mana to continue to do so. Rudy's actually now moved in and is starting to attack LAKOR, who's at half HP, and is going to start hitting back, but we do activate Undeath Resurgent while we fight him, and we will continue applying Spirit Leech as well while doing so. Alrighty, zombies are working for us, and the balance of power has now shifted a little bit in our favor as well. LAKOR, yet another Spirit Leech. Man, that must be so irritating when he doesn't have any way to heal. And obviously, the Mortis engines are just staying in the center of all this, dishing out damage to everybody that's surrounding them the entire time. Oh, you just got a little bit damaged, though. Alrighty. You gotta be careful about those Marauder Horsemen. I suppose they might be able to dish out damage. And now I think we've done sufficient damage to the enemy army, especially LAKOR, who is now at a mere, I don't know, 10 to 15% HP, and that we can move the rest of our forces in. And the Morghuls are coming in, getting ready. You can see them in the background to hit the enemy army in the back, and also our Hex Wraiths are moving in to try to catch those Marauders. Alrighty, and this is what we gotta do to preserve our units. Look at all those zombies. The enemy army can't even really move anymore. That's how many zombies we've summoned on top of them. And I presume we've lost quite a few of those zombies as well. I don't know what the original troop count is, so it's kind of hard to tell, but there's been at least 10 summons so far. Alrighty, Rudy jumping around, and it looks like that last jump defeated LAKOR as well. Beautiful. It looks like all those Spirit Leeches were not for naught. And now we can just separate the rest of our forces, as with LAKOR's death, the rest of his army breaks. Beautiful. I actually thought that they would stick around a little bit longer, as they had a few very scary units, like the Severed Claw here. But we're going to Spirit Leech them, and we're going to chase them down both with Rudy and one of our Mortis engines. Perfect. Alrighty, well done everybody, well done. I don't think we actually suffered really any damage whatsoever. I'm not sure that we took any losses other than those 2 units of skeletons that we sacrificed at the start, but we literally have them in this army for that express purpose. So they can always be replaced by zombies or by other skeletons. A heroic victory, perhaps unsurprisingly. Good job to Rudy and the work of that Spirit Leech. Honestly, I feel like LAKOR would have done better if he had chased Rudy around instead, rather than allowing him to cast. If he's a little bit faster than Rudy, he might have been able to either prevent him from fighting or doing anything. Maybe he could have killed a few of the necromancers while they were in the press there, but once again, 3 units summoning zombies every time they're on cooldown is just a little bit too much. Alrighty, I retract my statement. The gamble did pay off, because not only did we get Border Low, but we also managed to kill LAKOR and get his defeat trait for Rudy. Plus well, the War Banner we don't really care about, but 3 levels, and all it cost us was a couple skeleton spears. I'm pretty darn happy with that. We can get... wait, we're in our own territory, but we won't heal this turn anyway, because we are... we're about to move away either way, no matter what we do, aren't we? Also, how's this army in terms of being viable? Still got some units in there, eh? Well, yeah, there was no way we were catching the Sibyl and Slaughtercade unless we were specifically sending the Chillgeists after them. Do we need the healing? Would we be able to auto-resolve this afterwards? I'm not entirely sure. Do we risk it? It's not much healing, but I would really prefer not to have to fight this manually again. Honestly, it's so little healing that it probably won't make much of a difference, if any difference at all. But then again, so is the 2k. You know what? Screw it, take the healing. I'd really rather not have to fight this manually, if at all possible. Alrighty, you got your corpse card with Unholy Lodestone. Lovely for you. And there we go, that's what we wanted. Winds of Magic Power Reserve Capacity +5, Casualty Replenishment Rate +5, and Weapon Strength +5. Honestly, the Casualty Replenishment Rate alone would have been decent, because it's real helpful, but yeah, gotta love that defeat trait. Alrighty, now you are on your Unholy Lodestone, and the entire army still needs... oh, it's at 17 now. Huh. Am I crazy? Did I not see it at 8? I don't know what's going on anymore, but I suppose it doesn't matter all that much. We can just level both of them up so neither one screws the other one over. Alrighty, now here's the question. Would we be able to take Aquitaine after going here? Is anybody else in range of Aquitaine? I don't see any of our allies here. So it looks like nobody can reach this. Is the Fey Enchantress able to reach it in 1 turn? No. We can, but I'm not so sure that we can if we go after this guy as well. Well, I guess we gotta give it a try either way. Let's destroy the army for good so it doesn't retake Border Low, and we can auto-resolve it. Very nice, and then we... okay, so I guess the healing probably was worth it, because these guys might have died otherwise. Let us then... murder captive... doesn't matter, return captives. And now, are you able to... you're not able to reach Aquitaine from here. Alright, fair enough. You can move back to Border Low and then take Aquitaine next turn then, while getting a little bit of a heal up on top of it. And yeah, so what we saw... all that damage from those Spirit Leeches coming in. Also we should probably upgrade this because it was quite useful. All the damage from those Spirit Leeches coming in is what makes me think that we may want to get those War Compasses out. Also, wait, before I forget here. We're still able to get Dark Protection, right? Well, either way, we need Beguile. We probably want to get Curse of the Revenant. Quick Blood is less important than these two, I would think. Keep you alive. Well, we're at 45, so 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, so we could just go to Dark Protection. We would have to skip then Flying Horror. Okay, we don't need Flying Horrors. Actually, we have everything we want, don't we? Crypt Horrors, Vargeist, Vargos, Terrorgeist. Yeah, there's nothing else that we wanted to get in this army. So it looks like we're good. I'm just thinking I'm forgetting something. I guess we wouldn't be able to get Aura of Dark Majesty, but we don't care about it. Alrighty, happy with the rest of that. No uncanny prescience, but who cares? Let's get a couple spears back up and running. Beautiful. Alright, then we could take Aquitaine to have the whole province next turn, and hopefully be building up that Bordelot harbor. 800 money, tradable resources produced faction-wide, plus that Bordelot mine market. 144 barrels. And it seems quite a lot compared to the production of some other things, like what do you... Okay, no, you don't count. You, how much do you produce at level 3? 32, so yeah, it's quite significant for that particular trade good. Now, Yas, you are still moving in. They're not that far away. Could have been further, obviously. Probably should have tried to see if we could raise new units there. We still need to get Blood Knights from somewhere. Oh, you know what? We could trade you. Your Blood Knight. Yeah, alright, so it is a free Blood Knight. Lovely. We still do need to get you a second Necromancer, though. In fact, damn, we can't summon one here. What about here? Lore Keeper and Devious. Devious is good for tech thieves, but not so good for anything else. Okay, well, that's just fine. Let's move on and see what else we've got going for us. Where did Festus go? Oh. Oh, that's interesting, okay. Wait. Are you close enough to Vlad? No, you're just a little bit too far, but I think he screwed himself. Because Vlad can march stance to him, presuming that he doesn't run away across the river, which the AI has a bad habit of doing. And then we should be able to have auto attack him. In fact, this might actually be an auto resolve. Let's see what he's got here. Yeah, this is kind of similar to the last time we fought him, except his army is much weaker. It's not like he would stand any kind of chance against Vlad. I'll think about it. Let's see what else we got to do this turn, and then we'll see whether we want to bother with that. Now, Roddy, you have to get to Carrick Doom to take out the Skaven there. You would have to go into attrition, or you go here and then rage your way to them. They're probably going to run away once you get there anyway. Okie dokie. Now, look, Gluzga. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that because he's going to try to retake Uskalak, and I don't like that because Imric's coming. No, Imric. Don't you do this to me, man. I thought we were friends, man. Come on. Alright, you're gonna march stance all the way here and hope that we can reach Great Skull Lakes in a single bound. Falls of Doom, build your Charnel Pit, because we need to level up the place real quick. Honestly, I thought Imric would either move up here or up here somewhere. He'd really rather take this territory away from us. Come on, Imric. Why you gotta be like that? Oh well. Now, what else do we gotta do this turn? Yes, Skarbrand. Skarbrand. Are we able to reach you with Bathilda? We are not. We can reach Carrick Asgal. The only problem is, I think there's a stack in there. And if we attack it, what'll most likely happen is Skarbrand will then attack us here. And another issue is that even if we do take it, what level is it at? We'd have to protect it from Skarbrand attacking while Bathilda moves through Misty Mountain and to Desolation of Nagash. Unless we send Peter around this way to go to Desolation of Nagash and Nagashazar instead. That would leave... Alright, fine. I think that's the only thing we can do. You go here. Stay in your own territory. Tech Thief, you follow him. And we're probably going to attack these guys. You know, if we take Ashridge Mountains with Peter, we could trade them for the Howling Rock and complete this province, and anything else that Imric could get. Of course, it would mean these guys start coming for us, but the thing is, they kinda dislike us. Though again, if we kill Moors, they might like us again, but do we really want them over Arcan? I guess the question is, will Arcan even survive? We need Tomb King units from somebody, which is what's making me hesitate about these guys. You know what, let's hold off on them for now. Alright, Bathilda, we're gonna take a chance here. You're gonna go to Carrick Asgal. Let's see what kind of stack we're looking at fighting here. Not a lot has threatened you, but hey. And we've been surprised before. Ooh, it's Queek himself. He's got a bunch of warp grinders, which is great for him, and some decent units in here. Yeah, this one definitely bears a cinematic fight here, which I guess we'll be doing next episode. Alright, well, you're gonna siege this, we're gonna apply your points and then fight you next episode. At least it'll be something nice for Bathilda to do. And then after we take care of Asgal, which is tier 5 also, ooh, which will also mean Warp Lightning Cannons defending it. Yeah, so we could definitely take some damage here. But it will be a tier 4, so even after we take that, there's a very solid chance that we will be able to just defend it against Scarbrand. Man, looks like lots of battles upcoming in our future between that and whatever's happening with Count Noctilus. Actually, speaking of, could you try that again? Actually, wait, could you go after Aid McMaggot? Instead, would he actually join the army? I still feel like he'd join the army. Now, try to go after the... Try to go after the Morngul Haunter again. See if that works out. And it did, there we go. And then Aid might join us, but then I suppose we could try to steal his Black Buckthorn's treasure map, in theory. I don't know if that actually works or not, because that's a unique item, isn't it? No, we'll see. Assault unit, yeah, we need more assault unit potential here. Alright, I'm excited about that possible battle. What else do we have? Yeah, you know what, Vlad, I think you can auto-resolve yours. I really doubt that this is going to be much of a fight. I mean, we could fight it just for fun in terms of doing it in a regular style battle. It's not like he'd have any kind of chance. You know what, yeah, fine, let's just do it a regular style battle rather than bothering to auto-resolve, unless he gets too far away. Ooh, wait, this will also give Otto the defeat trade, won't it? Alright, you go here, Vlad. Hopefully you can get back to your own territory, not to get into attrition afterwards. Alright, let's do this. Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhic victory to this. Okay, fine. I get that Vlad's army is in march stance, but somebody's overestimating themselves. I mean, a lot of our units basically counter their units. A set of Blood Knights will rip apart a Beast of Nurgle with great ease. Yeah, they do have some Chaos Knights, which are decent, but other than that, army's nothing. Alright, start deployment. You can deploy near Vladdy Daddy, who will protect you. Start, and you actually don't even need to be Group 1. Start battle, speed it up to max. They're not gonna come for us? Okay, well, that's their problem. That was your one chance to kill Otto. Alrighty. Vladdy on the field. Let's start moving everybody up together. So, Blood Knights form up around Vlad. We also have our 2 black coaches here. Or rather, here. Then we have you 2. Air Force. You guys go here, and that's all of you. You can join Vlad and his pile of units, I suppose. Though you are kind of slow, to be fair, but all good. You can go here. And then the Necromancer can go here. I think that's everybody other than the Dire Doggos and the Terrorgeist. Alright, speed it back up to max. And get ready. Get everybody ready to move. You guys are going to be Group 2. Everybody else is going to be Group 3. You're going to be Group 4. And then you guys are all going to be part of Group 1. Beautiful. Alright, and then we're just going to tell them directly to charge in a few seconds. Wow, the Claw of Nagash is surprisingly slow. Or maybe I told it to move after everybody else. Go, kill those aspiring champions together. And... is the Claw of Nagash trying to run ahead of everybody now? Also... 3. Go and kill those Chaos Furies. In the air, why not? And then... oh. You're quite slow. You could join the fray afterwards. I really should put you on a mount. Alright, there we go. And oh, wow. What the heck happened to the Vargeists? Damn, the pestilent poisons hurt them a lot. Alright, well, that's just rude. You guys move away. And I was treating this as a bit of a bird battle. Alrighty, let's do this. Move you guys away so that you don't get hit by that again. Get ready to hit the enemy in the back. That's irrelevant. I want to get Vlad fighting Festus, though he's defeated him in duels before, so it's not gonna be a big deal either way. Rest of you guys move in, kill those Chaos Knights. I want you to stay away until the enemy's nice and blobbed up. Doggos, get ready to chase, although since the enemy's moved away, I suppose it doesn't really matter that much. Debuff enemy, buff yourselves, and Chaos Knights are running away. You know what? Stop them. Stop them from running. Send the air units in. And you know what? Let's get a nice Occam's Mind Razor in here as well. Not that we really need it. Group. There we go. Kill Chaos Knights, please. Especially you two. I didn't group you up, did I? As in, I didn't lock down your group. That doesn't look like it. Let's keep healing those poor Fargeist. There we go. Heal some more. Chaos Knights should be just about done. Vlad, you're having a real tough time getting to Festus, aren't you? Yeah, once again, problem with Vlad is that he's a foot lord, and without access to a mount, it's really difficult to get him anywhere. And that includes fighting in a duel. Alright, a few more heals will probably mean we are good with those Vargeist. There we go. Now all the models are back. Those Chaos Knights are dead. Go catch that Chaos Sorcerer medal. You can join the fray as well. And you know what? Use your Spirit Leech on this guy while you're at it. Vlad, please. No. Yeah, there's no way he's getting out of that, to be honest. Alrighty, fine. We'll send Isabella to kill him then. Isabella, you attack this. Everybody else in your group can join the fray as they're doing. Here come the Blood Knights. Have one of them chase down those Chaos Knights as well. Alright, Isabella, duel Festus. Prevent him from running. Red Fury yourself. Master Beguilement. I don't believe you need anything else. I guess you can use this on yourself. Van Hell's Dance Macabre. And the rest of the army should be able to do everything. There we go. I suppose since Vlad's had his chance to kill Festus previously, it's nice that Isabella gets her chance as well. After all, it's only fair. Also, let's see what we got in terms of HP, in terms of... why did I slow it down? I usually do that when I want to watch stuff, but I mostly just wanted to see his HP here. It's quite a bit. Alright, well, the rest of the army keep fighting. And, oh, wow, Chaos Knights have come back. Let's not have our lore or our Necro here killed by them. And let's also get a heal going on you guys. Alright, back to this. You guys can keep dueling while the rest of his army dies in the background. And I think they're pretty much dead. Is he unbreakable? No, he's wavering, so he is breakable. And he's just gonna melt. He's just gonna melt along with the rest of his army, so we won't be able to see quite the conclusion of Festus versus Isabella, though I don't think it would have gone so well for Festus in the first place. I mean, he clearly wasn't doing any damage to Isabella either way. Damn, how much HP does he have? What's his total right now? 8.3k. Okay, so nothing close to Kugat. And in fact, nothing close to Roderick at this point either. Yeah, but all the other Strigoi Lords, frankly, all of our Vampire Lords are real jealous of everybody who was able to get the Throt defeat trait. Oh wow, he's still casting. Alright, you go, Festus. Good job. Good job staying on the field so long. And down he goes. Spill that cauldron all over the ground as you die. Gross. Alrighty, there we go. And the battle's over. Isabella's defeated him, and our units are all healed up, and all the lost units are returned to us. Nice. And 0 losses, of course. And this is why I was thinking we could just auto-resolve it. Vlad's army doesn't really need any kind of help against this kind of army. Also, speaking of actually threatening enemy forces, does anybody know what turn the endgame scenarios / crises activate? We gotta be pretty. It's gotta be pretty up there. As in, we gotta be relatively close to it at this point. We're at what, turn 95, 97, something along those lines. Let's get the money, because why not? It's not like we need to heal here. Turn 98, close enough. Alrighty, Vlad, can you? Yes, you can get back to your own territory, so maintain HP. Otto, you are going to go to Zavastra, and you'll grab Castle von Rauken next turn. You got your Barded Nightmare and Hellsteed, and there you go, you got your Doctor retired, in case we ever want to use you as a Lord. I mean, I suppose, there's potential. At the very least, you could be a defensive Lord. Anyway, unfortunately with that, we are once again out of time, and I am going to call the episode here. Next time, Vlad will probably wait outside Castle von Rauken as Otto and grabs it, but that's all not going to be important because we have many a battle coming in. Noctilus moving to hit Maldwin's little impromptu stack there. And then, of course, we have the potential first thing we do next episode, with Bathilda attacking Karakazgal and the massive amount of rats there, only to probably be attacked by Skarbrand or sieged by Skarbrand immediately after. So that should be a fun time. Stay tuned for it. Stay tuned for more Vlad and Izzy. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.